Okay, this is the fourth time. I may have to try this video somewhere else on a different device, but my computer. All right. I had a wonderful night last night. I was out with Beth, Wrist, and a couple other people I'm not going to name. I don't have permission to. Um, but we showed up at the scene first at that, Ironton auditor was out. But I have to say, Ironton auditor, I respect everyone. I do. I just do. You're supposed to, if you expect to have any respect for yourself in this world, you have to respect other people. And I made it sound like when I was agreeing with you last night, when you were talking about Beth, that I was agreeing with you, and I wasn't agreeing with you. I was listening to what you were saying. My response was, I think we all need to band together and work on our town. Now, I have to say, Ironton, that it does seem like you've been more friendly with the cops and in the past. And I feel like that there's probably footage that you haven't shown us. And I got that from one of your videos. From one of your videos, you was talking with Ed and you said, let them push you, and I quote, or you will show them what you haven't published. Okay, out of respect. But when I look at your page and I see that you're a First and Second Amendment auditor, you're not exactly you're not exactly for the rights of us. That there was another thing that you had said back when Brad was getting hauled into court. You had said something that had made a lot of us women mad when you said, well, she don't look very beat up about his wife, when we know domestic violence in cops is very common, and that you don't have to look beat up to be abused. Okay, so that was one of the things. I'm just clearing the air here because, like I said, I don't disrespect you. I respect what you do, but what you do doesn't exactly help citizens prove that there's corruption. And Spaljerik's case, Beth, when she read through Spaljerik's case and read the papers where, and I'll try to show you guys what all I'm talking about here. The court documents where Brad admits he has a problem, and they don't run him through one of the 20 rehabs we have in Lawrence County. It's shocking to me because the drugs that he got caught with are the drugs that has caused psychosis in a lot of Ironton residents, and they're getting ran through the rehabs too, and they're suffering from a mental illness. Some of them are. Now, I'm not saying that rehab, drug rehabilitation doesn't work. It does in the right setting, in the right environment, but you can't do behavioral modification on a mentally ill person. You can't. If there's an underlying mental issue and they're using drugs to self medicate, you're not fixing anything because you didn't address the issue, and then you get them off street drugs and you put them back on the street and they're not in the right headspace because the real problem wasn't dealt with, and then they start using again. And you get, for an example, Bonnie Belevins, God rest her soul. It's frustrating to me that, as corrupt as our police system is, and Brad being an example, then you know there's more that we haven't uncovered. And how many people did he put stuff on that we don't know about? Because we didn't, he didn't get a fair trial, a fair trial for the citizens. He got bad boy is what he got. If it would have been one of us, we would be in prison now. In fact, we wouldn't have been out for our court date because that's not privileges. He got privileges. We don't get those privileges. Now, the reason I'm clearing the air like this is because man, Beth is a legend. She was going to change the system from the inside out, but because she was born a woman, and maybe I'm sure her sexuality had something to do with it because they're prejudiced and racist and prejudiced. Race has nothing to do with that, but you know, that's bullcrap to judge someone like that. She's a beautiful person, man. And I'm not going to trash her and I'm not going to trash you. I'm telling you how I feel and what I think. If I was going to trash you, Terry, I would be trashing you. But I'm not, I can't. I'm not. I don't have any reason to. But to clear the air, if a citizen comes to one of us needing help, we will not come to you. No one will come to you for help, especially if it's involving the cops. Because I feel like if I'm a victim of police abuse or brutality or negligence or anything, and I come to you, I feel like you would go and give the cop a heads up, and then they would take my family members down. See, and I think that's exactly what happened here. And now you're blowing it up into she said she had pictures, video. She never said that. That is one thing I have to say. Guys, she never said that. I know because I talked to her before this all started, and that's not what was said to me. But now there's a victim in the wake of, I'm not going to name officers, but in the wake of IPD. So there you have it. That's why I can't agree with you. She's not trying to, I mean, maybe she was. I'm sure she was mad because I feel like that. I feel like if I know someone, if someone comes to me and needs help, I would call her. I would call her. I wouldn't contact you because I fear that you would give the cops a heads up. So that's all I got to say about that. That's the better way for me to handle this right here. Now, what I'm talking about last night, I'm going to try to share it. I'm going to try. We were on the scene here.
Sheriff's cruiser this time. So there you go. It's a hell of a response, I'll tell you that. Looks like we got them all out tonight. Yeah, I know, Katie D. I assume it's because there is apparent danger, is what I'm understanding. At least that's what they're saying. So it's what the guy in the EMS told me. said that it was a very, what I heard was a very dangerous situation. Can you all back up a little? So I backed up here behind the EMSs.
I'm gonna try to get to it. I don't know if this is before I showed up or after. No, I think I'm showing up right here.
What's that? They told me to back the hell up. Said it was very dangerous. You know what I know? What's that? Yes. Yes. Recording YouTube live, so don't say anything you don't want to hear. Hey, y'all have a good night. Be careful. They're saying it's very dangerous, so if I were you, I'd walk around. Don't know. No, I started walking up through there, and the EMS, the EMT told me that it was a very dangerous situation to stay back. So that's all I know at the moment. I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, I'm about to show up.
I assume as big as this response is, you'll read about it in the paper tomorrow. Is my guess, you know.
If not, if you're just a little bit on Facebook or something.
Never know. Well, I'm running YouTube live now, so.
It was fun. I had fun last night. I think I want to audit some more, honestly.
You are right, Logan Sandman. You are absolutely right. Which is why when they said to back up, I did.
Logan Sandman.
There's some more response, some more police there. I don't know where from.
They had
God
South
damn, they're
Point,
calling them in from everywhere.
Cold Grove, Hanging Rock, Sheriff, IPD. They had them all.
No, Nakodia, it's not a bar.
Okay, come on. We got to get up.
Holy shit, now we got another one coming, guys. So we are definitely
No.
getting the response here in Ironton tonight. That is one of our Ironton police.
Yes, it is. Okay, let's see.
Also use some of her history stuff and make her a good channel. She could have a really
There it is. There it is.
I agree. One.
There I am. And I'm like,
I'm going to get back to it, but I had to take care of my mama, man. She's sick. She has a brain.
EMS, the EMT told me that it was a very dangerous situation to stay back. So that's all I know at the moment. I have no idea what's going on. I assume as big as this response is, you'll read about it in the paper tomorrow. Is my guess, you know.
If not, if you're just a little bit on Facebook or something.
Never know. Well, I'm running YouTube live now, so.
Okay, I should be showing up here in just a second. Beth. Beth, the legend, this is for you.
You are right, Logan Sandman. You are absolutely right.
Okay. I should
which
be
is why
showing
when
up.
they said to back up, I did.
I know I ran. Me and April ran. Oop.
There's some more response, some more police there. I don't know where from. God damn, they're calling them in from everywhere, it looks like.
I try not to curse too, but I curse.
No,
I got a
Nakoti, it's
sailor
not a
mouth.
bar. Holy shit, now we got another one coming, guys. So we are definitely getting the response here in Ironton tonight.
Yep.
That is one of our Ironton police.
Sam Cramlett was there too last night.
Safe Troman.
I'm voting for Chris this year.
There we go, I believe. If I can see through the dark, I think that's Sergeant Blankenship, I believe.
Right, Terry, when I got here.
That's
They
me.
walked off this road up here, and they took off with the gun. And the other guy, there's hanging rock right there, and the other cop over there took off with the gun that way. So they were going in two different directions towards that house up there on the corner.
Is that a South Point up there? The white one? It looks like a white one right through there. I can't quite tell.
I think so, because I don't know. This guy, whoever they're after, is dangerous, and I think they've harmed somebody. So that's what I'm gathering.
Well, I
I'm
started
not
walking up.
for
I started
sure.
inching my way through, and the EMT said back up. Said it's really dangerous, so I
Yes.
decided to hang back. And
Yes, they told us that too. We were all the way down there. We were all the way down there. All the way down there.
Plug that monitor in.
oh yeah, this
Oh,
should
yeah.
be fun.
Plug that.
I can't believe I'm in town on this day. I'm never in town.
It goes
Plug
that
that
fast.
Shit
It
happens.
only lasts, it says it only lasts independently.
How you doing?
30
How you doing,
minutes or
Terry?
so.
By the way, guys, there's psychic soul senses, just so you can.
Just keep it plugged in.
Right.
So I plugged it in and it's out there.
Beeping.
No, listening to, no, I got the beat to go off. I got the directions and said, I did something wrong here. And I did. I turned up the thing for the ear,
Yeah.
the baby, so you could hear it even if it, made a little sound.
Right. Right. Okay.
The mom's got her TV fucking blasted. But
Okay. Well, just bring it
I'm
in. I'm
gonna
gonna
go out
finish this
here.
video real quick.
I'm gonna
You're
go
in
out
the
here.
video, by the way.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
So,
Say hi, YouTube. Hi, Dad.
hi.
There you go. Okay. Anyways, yeah, it was too much for me to try to stop it, but here I am. I finally have walked up to Ironton Auditor, showed my face. Now, and I have to say, guys, Ironton, you have helped me build my little bitty channel here. Sovereign, you tried. Sovereign tried, you tried. Beth has tried. Everybody has tried to help me, but I think what the deal is, because I've watched Beth and I's channel grow slowly and gradually. Same with Rights On. We didn't get into the drama, right? We didn't get into the drama. So, oh, and by the way, I think I might have seen Chili there. Just saying. LOL. But yeah, we didn't get into the drama, so our channel has went slow. And it seems like every time you guys get into the drama, you guys get all these clicks and views and people, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. So, also, we can't have the volume up too loud. That runs it too. Okay, that's good.
Well, it's not going to run loose. It's plugged in.
Well, look, it's still up high.
You're not going to run out of that.
Yeah, it's plugged
And
in.
if you don't hear her, God bless you.
No, no, no. I'll hear her. Trust me.
But she's in a mood.
She's loud. She's always in a mood. That's every day.
She's in a mood.
Okay. You got that from here first. She's in a mood. It's fun, fun, fun. My life is fun. That's some drama.
take that controller off that chair down there. She said, oh, now, Karen, haven't you?
Who's sitting in it?
I started to say, why, Sydney gonna use it?
Yeah.
Really got come on, it's sitting down there, ain't nobody using the damn thing.
Right.
I said, I'll order them blue.
Did it work?
Well, yeah.
Hell yeah.
He fit into the cord. And, you know, I see his teeth print, but no, I hate to take the damn thing apart and have to tape it up and all that shit.
Right.
Hell, I'm going after this thing.
All right, cool.
All right.
I will. I will. All right. So here I am. I showed up to talk to Ironton Auditor. And like I said, you guys, I'm sorry for all the communication with my dad and stuff, but you all know, my subscribers, you all know how crazy my household is. So, you know, now I have said it 100,000 times. I'll say it again. Beth is a legend. She is a good woman. She's not a bad person at all. And no one's going to make me believe that she is. And whatever's going on between the two of you, I can't exactly say it's between the two of you, because when it comes to our citizens, local people, our peers, our jobs, we put ourselves in these positions because we want to help our community. So when a fellow community member comes to someone for help, we can't run to the cops. You can't run to the cops. Cops in this town have never been for the citizens. They look at us like dollar signs walking around. We're revenue. That's all we are. That's it. So
See her there. Hello to her.
Hope you all are having
Are
a
you
safe
not
night.
streaming anymore, or did you?
Yeah, I'm going to get back to it, but I had to take care of my mama, man. She's sick. She has a brain tumor, and she was paralyzed for a couple months. They got her the right treatment, and she's back to walking again, but I had to do physical therapy. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we've all been missing. I know my cat's been asking why you haven't streamed. So.
I know I miss you guys so much. I do. I can't wait to get back. And I'll be back soon.
And I can't wait. I can't wait. And I do miss you guys. And I do thank you, Terry, for all the help that you did to try to help me get up. And like I said, I still respect you as a person. But I just have learned, and this is what you learn in society with people, there are certain people you can go to for certain things. Evidently, I don't feel like anyone should come to you if it's matters of the cops. And that's how I feel. But a lot of other people feel the same way I do. Okay? And I don't mean that in a bad way. You have your positive suits, you have your strong suits, you know, it's just that's not your cup of tea. Gun rights, if someone has issues with gun rights, or someone, you know, needs to know something about any of that, you're the right person. Or, you know, hell, helping people on the roadway with flats and stuff. You've shown us you can do that, you know, because of helping the cops like in that way too, you know. But our town needs a serious overhaul, and we really need to get some youth in. I mean, that's where it's at. Guys, any of you young people listening, get involved in the community. Like, I'm 47 years old. I've got to take care of my mom. I got to take care of my grandkids. And now I'm going to have to take care of my grown disabled child that the county has helped with. Because, come on, this epidemic that we're going through, meth and fentanyl and shit on our streets, that Bradley Spalderic got busted with a bunch of. Why would you need that much, Brad? Why did you need that much? And it's evidence you forgot to, in a kid's room. Like, there's just so many red flags there. and you don't get rehab? What the really? Maybe it's a good thing you didn't get rehab. You know, they'll string you through it, string you through it, string you through it. But I don't know what the deal is. And I just know that we got to do something different. We got to bring some kind of different awareness. You know, they opened that drug court in front of the courthouse. And now people that get pulled over with traffic tickets are being um, required to do some services there. I don't understand that. Like I'm just really confused.
I've been kind of hit or miss on the auditing. Sometimes I'll come out, sometimes I
Yeah,
won't. It's
I
not like there's
know.
shit going on anyway.
There's
It's
not a
iron, so-
lot. I know.
We
There's not
definitely
a
don't
lot.
have this very often, for sure.
No, this is definitely big shit right here.
Okay, now he cut out. He cut out. He lost his internet. He's coming back on.
Try that again. Can y'all still hear me out there?
There we
Hopefully
go.
I'm still coming through.
Now
I
he's
had a
going to
phone
talk
call
about
come through,
Beth.
kind of screw up my camera a little bit, so somebody out there let me know if you can still hear me.
I can still hear you. But hey, you guys know by now I don't take on the opinions of my friends. So, but I do completely understand why Beth is upset with you, Terry, and you know what I'm talking about. And so I think I just cleared it up nicely when I said, we won't come to you with matters of the police.
Wow. There's a lots of cherries and berries
Mm.
tonight.
Vine is
That's
definitely
right.
full.
Yeah, we haven't had this kind of action in a long, long time.
I know, right? Oh, there we go. They say the sound is good. Good deal, guys. Just making sure. I had a phone call come in, and it
I
kind
can't
of
wait to
pauses
see what
everything.
this is all about. Like, there was
That's-
no time to find out.
That's what I was telling him. I said, well, it's so big. I'm sure we'll read about it in the paper tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
They don't call me to tell me what happens. They call the Ironton Tribune, you know. So.
Right. Right.
Nakoti says,
Damn it.
where is this, Terry? Do you know the cross streets? We're on 3rd Street, right down by the Dollar General. I'm not sure what the cross street is, actually.
We're over here close to Vine Street.
There you go. We're close to Vine.
Yep.
No, been on. I don't know what's happening, man. All I know is apparently it's a dangerous situation. I know there were guns drawn. That's
And if you want an update on this story, go over to @BethWrist. She has the updates. She's been updating like you should. Like if you're, I don't know, Terry. I think you do good for people. Like you got money together and helped people. Do that again this year. Be that kind of person, you know, I guess. I don't know. I feel like we got to uncover the corruption here. Like we have uncovered a lot, and a lot. I think some things are changing. People are becoming aware of stuff and realizing stuff, but you're not the answer.
all I know at the moment. I'm not sure why or what for or who at this point. I just know about every law enforcement official in Lawrence County, I think, is here at the moment. We got some from Hanging Rock. I think there's a South Point one up there. Don't quote me on that.
Lights up there, flashlights. They're out looking.
I see them.
Some action's happening.
But we ain't going to go see that from back here.
I know, and they won't let you come up because it's dangerous.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
I'd hate
I
to
don't want to
start
get
shooting
shot.
back. Yeah, I don't want to have to start shooting back. There's no fun in that.
I'll stand behind you.
65 said a mass shooter on the loose. It's a possibility,
It
man.
probably is. You never know.
Anything is possible.
You never know, yeah. Wow, I can't believe I landed in town on this night, guys.
Well, you picked the right one.
Yeah,
You
I did,
picked the
didn't
right
I? Wow. I always wanted to come auditing, and here I am.
There you go. Like I said, you picked the right night for sure. That's what Beth should do. She should also use some of her history stuff and make her a good channel. She could have a really good channel.
She does have a really good channel. Beth, you do have a really good channel and you have a good following because your following is not drama filled people. Like they want to know the truth. Like they want to know what's really going on. I don't have a lot of people following mine because I'm just basic and drama free. The tarot cards is where I really get my subs, the tarot and the spiritual stuff. So I will be back doing that this week, guys. I'm making plans. So
I agree 100.
She should probably quit trying to lie about me, though. It's making her look bad. She should just concentrate on the auditing thing and turn her channel into something.
Right. Let's just all support each other.
Well, I was trying that. That didn't work out too well.
okay.
Wow, this place is lit up.
I did sound better than I thought. I didn't want to sound like I was agreeing with you, so I think I'm pretty good because I do agree
if we do find out
she should stick to auditing.
Information, we'll tell you.
You do need to stick to auditing our town because you're doing good with it, Beth. I mean, I'm gonna let her interview me this week for what's going on with the rehabs. So, and I need to allow someone to do that because I am upset and aggravated, and passionate about it. So it'd be nice to have it laid out in question form for me to answer so you all know what we're talking about here. Beth did say something about me telling my story last night. And I said one time when I do get a little bigger, I want to share my story. And which I started to tell her last night, I am a survivor of the pill mill epidemic. And it started with Baysdale Family Clinic in Ironton. And I said it on Facebook that the problem with this town is that we have the Baysdales or Dr. Sy in Colgrove, Dr. Watkins. There's a couple other doctors, but they made 33 cents a pill for prescribing oxycodone or Percocet. And I have lupus. And the treatment, they didn't know much about it, didn't know the treatment for it then. I was diagnosed when I was 25. I'm 47 now. So, as you can imagine, well, take this pill. You come back 3 months later and you're still in pain, or you're in pain and you're feeling pain with your dose, then they just increase it. And they increased it until I was taking oxycodone 15. I started out on a Vicodin at age 27, and they turned me into an addict. And then, and that's how they were taught to do it. If you watch the series on Netflix, it is true, or maybe it's Hulu. They're telling the truth that then they turned it around on the patients. Well, you're abusing it. Well, you started abusing it because it would build up in your system and stop working after a certain amount of time on the same dosage. And then you'd have to go up. And they did what they were taught to do by the representatives because the representatives were telling them it was safe. But then when it became not safe, it was your fault. And so now we have a bunch of people. I mean, I used to go into Baysdale's clinic and I would sit for 2 to 3 hours to see him. And there would be people coming in. Now I was 27. There would be people coming in 21, 22. 20. All you had to say was you had back pain and you could get it. I'm not lying. And I know there's a lot of people victim of Baysdales. If anybody's watching this and you have that story, contact me. I'd like to interview you. Okay, so anyways, guys, this video did turn out really good and I'm proud of it. I hope you stuck with me, and we will schedule some readings here soon. We will get back to that. Like I said, my mom had a hard time with treatment. She got a tumor in her brain. She had heart surgery, and the tumor got inflamed and it caused her to be paralyzed on the right side of her body. And so I was afraid for her to go to rehab. Honestly, you don't know the state of our nation. You don't know what's going to happen. We never know. And I don't want a repeat of COVID to happen, and then I'm not going to get my mom. She deserves all the time that she can get. Just like anybody else. And so I want you all to have a great weekend and have a wonderful day. And don't forget to check out Beth's channel and like, share, and subscribe, and be the reason someone believes in good people. And I will see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.